The Falmouth Commodores went step for step with the Bourne Braves tonight, the best team in the Cape Cod Baseball League, but they came up 1 run and 1 hit short with 2 outs in the bottom of the 9th inning as Colby Thomas blasted a walk-off solo home run down to their final out. As we welcome you into Closing the Door, Matt Levine alongside my partner David Hadar here from Dore Park, and an unbelievable performance for the Commodores tonight, who have lost now 4 straight, but came into the night 3 straight losses and went step for step with the best team in the league, and they come up just that short.
We said it on the broadcast. I think tonight was one of, if not the best games that Falmouth has played this season, and it ended in a loss. Just a heartbreaker for Falmouth here tonight at Dore Park. Falmouth went ahead in the first inning and scored 1 run in that first to go up 1-0, then quickly found themselves trailing 4-1, then 5-1. Commodores trailed by 4 runs at one point in this game and continue to slowly chip away at that lead, get a run here, 2 runs in this inning, and then eventually jumped back ahead before Bourne retook the lead. Then Falmouth again fought from behind and scored 2 runs in the 8th. And we thought that was going to be it, that it was going to end in an 8-8 draw, and that Falmouth was finally going to at least take 1 point from Bourne this summer. But in the end, Colby Thomas has other plans. He puts a no-doubter, just squeaks it past the left field foul pole, but really an impressive home run for him. And Bourne just continues to find ways to win ball games. At this point, I mean, Falmouth did everything they could tonight, and I'm not saying that they can't beat Bourne because they certainly can. They showed tonight that they have the willpower to do so. But this Bourne team is just unstoppable, and they find ways to win ball games. There's a reason that they're the best team in the league this summer and one of the best in CCBL history. It's because of plays like that from Colby Thomas, because he absolutely ended this ball game with an exclamation point.
And tonight, a game that was a 3-game losing streak coming into tonight for Falmouth, a game that was delayed an hour and 35 minutes, and it was almost every 15 minutes. We were getting delayed another 15, another 15. All right, we'll go back and talk about another 10 minutes. It was like that for about an hour, and then they finally had a 7:35 start. So you're already starting late, sitting around for probably a couple hours after BP, just waiting around, and then you go step for step with the best team in the league. And then in the 8th inning, sprinklers come on. They're still on behind us now, but they came on during the game and just took all kinds of momentum away from the Commodores as they're getting a little bit closer to us now. But yeah, that delay in the middle of the 8th inning rather, they were still able to get out of that inning. And then you give it off into the last out of the 8th to Danny Garcia. Then the bottom of the 9th, Danny Garcia, his first day with the Commodores, his first debut, his first outing with this team. Gets the first 3 guys out, and then the last guy with 2 outs in the 9th, he gives up that solo home run. It's got to be crushing for Danny, but as a whole tonight, just so many things. The rain delay, you had the sprinklers go on, and you went step for step with the best team in the league. So many things to walk away happy with tonight for this team.
There certainly are, and like I said, it's one of the best games that Falmouth has played this summer, so I think as a result there's a lot of positive takeaways that the Commodores can have, and I think one of the most important things is showing that fight. That's a fight that we haven't really seen much this summer. It's often been when the Commodores get behind, especially late, that's kind of it. And it's chalked up as a loss, and you move on to the next game, and it happens again, and same thing happens. So I really was proud of this team tonight and how much it was able to fight and continuously. It found itself twice trailing to this team, and it continued to score runs. And it was one of the best offensive performances that the Commodores had this summer. But like you said, a long night here at the ballpark, hampered by a rain delay, the sprinklers, which continue to go off, and just a lot of sitting around and waiting really made it tough for Falmouth tonight to get its momentum when it needed. And, I mean, Bourne couldn't get too much either, but like I said before, Bourne just such a good team that they're able to capitalize on it and find that way to take the ballgame from Falmouth.
And it was 8 runs on 14 hits for Falmouth, 9 runs on 15 hits for Bourne. But that offense for the Commodores, which had scored 5 runs over the last 3 games coming into tonight, batted a .155 over that span, came in tonight and really gave it to this pitching staff, which is the best in the league. The offense starts with Brayden Taylor at the top of the lineup, had a couple of hits, a couple of runs scored. He drove in a run as well. And he has just been really solid offensively out of TCU. for this team. He's really the engine, finally batting the leadoff spot tonight. We've seen him bat third, we've seen him bat second. He bats first tonight and kept this offense going.
He did keep it going, and there was a shuffling of the lineup today with Luke Boyers out, or the normal leadoff man for the Commodores. So Brayden Taylor slotted up into that spot and played well in that spot. He went 2 for 4 with an RBI, scored a couple of runs for the Commodores, and found ways to get on base. And up and down the lineup, Falmouth really as a whole did a good job of getting on base and taking advantage of that timely hitting and those opportunities when they got men on to get there. Colt Chudoba, who came in as the first reliever out of the bullpen for the Braves tonight, hadn't given up a single run in his first 11 innings, and tonight he gave up several runs to the Commodores. So they were able to attack him. They were able to attack other pitchers that came on tonight, but it didn't. Whatever they did was effective. It just Bourne was able to match it stride for stride in this ball game. So a tough one tonight, but fortunately Brayden Taylor, one of the bright spots in tonight's ball game, and I had the opportunity to catch up with him post game. Joined now by Brayden Taylor out of TCU. Brayden, tonight one of the best games that the Commodores have played this season, and it ended in a loss. You were the last guy to come off the field after the walk-off. What was going through your head while you were coming off the field?
It's always tough to lose. Kind of sucked in the way we lost, but I'm just happy with the way that we came out and played today. I was really happy for everyone.
You had a pretty good night at the plate. You went 2 for 4, brought home a run, and also scored a couple of runs. Up and down, Falmouth batted well tonight. What do you think attributed to both your success and just the team tonight bringing across 14 total hits?
We just had good energy. Everyone was locked in, focused, and I think that showed well for us.
Do you think a loss like this tonight helps carry a team and bring some momentum into the games to come?
No, absolutely. I feel like last night we didn't play the way we wanted to, but tonight we played really well, and it was really fun to be out there.
All right, well, that does it for tonight from Dore Park. Falmouth drops a heartbreaker to Bourne, 9-8, losing it with 2 outs in the bottom of the ninth, and we'll be back at home tomorrow night at Brewster. For Matt, I'm David Hadar here from Bourne. Brayden, thanks for the time.